Hey guys, in today's video, I want to talk to you about what the best diet to follow is. And I don't mean a diet like a crash diet that you go on, but I mean like your lifestyle diet, what you do every single day of your life. And there's a lot of misinformation out there. So today I want to talk a little bit more about it. So stay tuned. And hey guys, if you don't know me, my name's Christina Walsh and I love all things health and fitness. My passion in life is to help other women to build stronger minds and bodies without giving up food groups or the foods that they love or having to spend hours in a gym. So today I want to talk about what the best diet to follow is. There's so much information out there, and I say misinformation, but what I was thinking about is sometimes something does work for somebody, but maybe not for somebody else. So, personally, when I think about what the best diet to follow is, I'm talking about what I do every single day. I really don't believe in going on a diet where you say, tomorrow I'm going to stop eating this and that and this other thing, and I'm going to go on a diet for a month and see if I lose weight. I really believe that making small, sustainable changes that become your habit and new habits and become your lifestyle is really the true way to make change. So whatever diet you follow is going to be what your lifestyle becomes. So let's talk a little bit about some of the things you might have heard about. Some people are really into keto, so, really low carb but higher fat type diet. Some people are into just totally clean eating, no processed foods or things like that. Some other, ways of eating are like paleo. I never know if I'm saying that one right. And, that's really eating like clean and healthy as well, and eliminating like grains and things like that. There's so many different things out there. There's vegan or vegetarian diets. And I have to say, if you look at all these different types of diets, a lot of them do sound like they can have benefits. And also sometimes you can find out that maybe, they don't. There might be something that you're not getting by being on one of these diets. So for me, I don't really follow one particular diet or way of eating. What I've done is I've just made small, sustainable changes to the way I eat, and that it's become my lifestyle. So if I was to tell you the best diet is, my camera just moved. If I was to tell you the best diet was to be, keto, but you were someone that really enjoyed your pasta and bread and were able to eat it in moderation and didn't want to give that up, how would you be able to follow something like that? It would be really, really difficult. So the best diet that you can follow is one that you can stick to and is really just going to be your lifestyle. If you wake up one day and say, I'm not going to have any sugar anymore, and that's really hard for you to follow, you're not going to be able to do it. And you're going to end up like binging on those foods that you were trying not to eat, because the more you tell yourself not to do something, your mind's like, oh no, we want that thing, let's eat it. So the best way to change your eating is to make small changes that you can stick with. For me, I just slowly started changing like what I was baking with. I know that might sound strange, but I did stop using like white sugar in my baking and like white flour, and I switched to coconut sugar and like sweeteners like honey and maple syrup. And then I started using more things like oat flour and buckwheat flour and things like that. So those are like some of the changes I started with. And then I kind of looked at, what I was eating every single day. And I have to say, like, I'm not a huge processed food or fast food person, to begin with, but I kind of looked at like where I could make changes. Where could I add more fruits and vegetables? Where could I make sure I was getting extra protein in? What kind of fats was I eating? Because, that's another thing, low fat, no fat. Our body does need fat to function. Your brain needs it, your cells need it, your muscles need it. But what are some of like the healthier options, that you can incorporate, like nuts and avocados and certain types of fish, if you like fish, making those like small changes for me was huge. And I love chocolate, I have to say. I love chocolate, and I like good chocolate, I don't just want to go to the grocery store and grab like a chocolate bar. Like I like more dark chocolates and things like that. And when I make recipes, I love putting chocolate chips in like banana bread or making protein balls with chocolate chips. For me, it wasn't realistic to say I wasn't going to have chocolate. So I allow myself to have that, just not in massive quantities. So the best diet that you can follow, I wish there was a simple answer to this, but it's one that you can follow, that is pretty healthy. I'm not going to like, yeah, you probably could follow getting, fast food every single day, but is that going to be the healthiest thing for you? No. But starting to make small changes that you can stick with, that can become your habit and become your lifestyle, is really going to be the best way for you to make change. So I know it's not easy. I know it's hard at knowing where to get started and things like that. So that's why, what I've done is I've created a 12-week program where I help women to work on all areas of their health, from their mindset to their nutrition to exercise, the way they work out. So you really can have a full life transformation that becomes your habits and your lifestyle. And, we do it in a slow process. So it's not like you're just giving up all these foods that you love, and I also teach you how to make some of the things that you love a little bit healthier. So if you think that might be something that you're interested in, I'll leave a link below where you can learn a little bit more about it. Also, you can get access to my free meal prep guide. You just have to enter your email and I'll send that right to you. And from there, if you want, you can set up a call to learn a little bit more about what I do. But, whatever changes you decide to make, just be sure it's something you can stick with, so that you're not setting yourself up to binge or, for a lifestyle that is not possible to follow, So I hope you found this helpful. And like I said, click the link below if you want to learn more, if you just want to get access to that free meal prep guide. And I hope you have an amazing day. Bye, guys.